How's it going, everyone, and welcome to today's video where we are going to be checking out the Jabberwocky, I think is how you say it. I probably butchered that, but oh well. But yeah, that is the weapon we are going to be checking out today. It is a brand new rocket launcher that has just come out, and from what I've heard, it's pretty awesome. As you guys can see, the perks we do have on it are impact, crit rating, physical damage, and we got damage to slowed and snared. And for the last perk, which we cannot change, we got damage dealt with this weapon snares the target as well. So the perks on it obviously aren't great, but I heard this weapon is amazing. I heard you should go for a crit build on it, like crit rating, crit damage, that kind of build on it. So if it is amazing, then maybe I'll go for that. But for now, we're gonna just stick with the base perks and see how good it is just with that. So we are gonna level it up straight to 106, as you guys can see, and hopefully it does do pretty well as well. We're gonna go ahead and take it into a private mission first, and then after that we will take it into a public mission. But yeah, I'm really excited to try out this weapon. It looks awesome, as you guys can see. From what I've heard also, not only is it like an amazing weapon, but it's like the bowler, like it shoots balls and it like kind of bounces off the wall and explodes. So it's going to be pretty interesting to try out. It should be pretty fun. So let's just go ahead and go into the mission now. So here we are in a private mission. It is power level 100, as you guys can see. So the smasher is level 100, and we're going to go ahead and test out this 106 weapon on him. Let's go ahead and throw down the slow field. There we go. So he should be slowed down for now. Alright, so we're going to test out this rocket launcher on him, hopefully. Oh, okay, so that was actually a pretty decent damage there. That's 2 shots now. Now, again, the perks on it aren't great, so we're not getting a lot of crit hits. But what? Oh, wait, what? I don't even know how that happened. Wait a minute, wait. Oh, okay, so when you fire it, it hit the smasher, then after about 1 second it exploded again and it like did even more damage. That's interesting. Also, like, it explodes the ground as well, which is actually really cool. It's gonna be really good for destroying like buildings and stuff. Then I guess that is actually really cool because you can just destroy the floor and the smasher will get trapped. But yeah, I built like a couple of walls here because it's gonna trap the smasher and the damage is just going to rebound off the wall, and it's going to be pretty great. Like, as you guys were seeing there, I just fired the rocket a couple of times, and because it explodes like multiple times, it did like much more damage as well. And again, guys, you got to remember that the perks on this one aren't the best, and it's still doing pretty good so far. Here we are in a public mission. As you guys can see, it is power level 100, and it is a repair the shelter mission. Now, I did just put my base down here because obviously that gives my character extra durability on the rocket launcher, and it gives more reload speed as well, which is great. So the rocket launcher lasts for much longer, and as you guys saw there, it works really well against the smasher. It does a lot of knockback, and when I use it, the smasher takes damage multiple times because the rocket hits him and it explodes. Then after a second it explodes a couple more times and it does more damage as well. So it does a lot of damage, especially when you get a critical hit. You end up doing a lot more damage as well. But yeah, as you guys can see down there, the smasher doesn't know where to go because he's simply stuck. I fired the rocket, and because it destroys like the building as well, when it explodes it will destroy like the floor or the wall or the ceiling or whatever is around it, and that created a gap in the floor, so he literally had nowhere to go. So that's actually really cool. You can also use it in long range shots like this. As you guys saw, it does do multiple damage there as well. It works really well against long range as well, and there's the extra explosions to do more damage, which is great. As you guys can see there at the bottom as well, there's a huge gap, like the floor's completely destroyed, so it's much harder for the husks to like just get through. But yeah, this rocket launcher is a lot of fun. the the best way to summarize it, I would say it feels great right now. But if someone hasn't used it, the best way to summarize it is a much more powerful and much better version of the bowler. If you guys have used that other rocket launcher called the bowler, it fires like cannonballs. This is like that, except it is much better. Oh wow, no, we're not gonna fail. Yeah, we're not gonna fail. We got 1 minute left, and if one husk walks inside, we're gonna fail. We gotta make sure we don't fail. But yeah, anyway, hopefully we don't. We shouldn't fail. This should be fine. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's doing a ton of damage to them, especially when you crit hit. You can also like rebound it off the wall and stuff like that, and it works out really well like that as well. Look at that, the smasher gets knocked back as well, which is great. But yeah, he can't even get up the like ramp. He just keeps getting pushed back, which is great. 20 seconds left. We shouldn't fail. 21, 20. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take out that husk. Just 10 seconds left now. This should be pretty easy. Let's go ahead and make sure none of them get in from this side. Just a few more seconds now. See, it's great for long range shots like that as well. Like, it just works out super well. So guys, just giving my final thoughts on the weapon. It is definitely a rocket launcher that I would recommend to all of you guys. It is definitely worth the gold. It's a lot of fun to use, especially when you build like a couple of walls and you sort of rebound it and it hits the husks multiple times. It works out super well. If there's like a group of husks or husky husks walking towards you, you can fire out one of these shots from this rocket launcher and it will damage all of them, which is awesome. So it works out super well for that as well. The perks, as you guys can see on this one, aren't the best, but if you guys do want to make it all legendary perks, you should definitely go for a critical build on it, get crit rated and get crit damage, and when you get that critical hit, you're going to be doing so much damage, possibly over 1,000,000, which is great with just one shot. So it's definitely a fun weapon to use. It looks awesome as well. Make sure you guys all get it as well. It's great. The only problem with the one I have here is the perks aren't the best, but even though the perks aren't the best, it still worked out super well. Did a ton of damage, knocked back, killed a lot of husks, and was awesome. So it's definitely a rocket launcher worth buying. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and as always guys, I will see you in my next video. Peace.